High production value isn't enough to survive on the internet today. The algorithms dictating what we see prioritize raw watch time above every other metric. If a video fails to keep eyes glued to the screen, it simply disappears. To capture that attention, content has split into two polar extremes. On one side, the hyper-quiet, whispered intimacy of ASMR. On the other, the high-intensity physical stress of a spicy ramen mukbang. These genres share a singular objective. They bypass your conscious thoughts to trigger a direct physical response in your body. Content creators now engineer videos to stimulate neural pathways, creating a state where the viewer's body cannot easily look away from the screen. This creates the human algorithm feedback loop. It is a system that uses our involuntary physiological responses as the primary signal to determine which content reaches a global audience. This chart shows the specific physiological changes that occur during an ASMR session. There is a measurable decrease in heart rate, shown here, alongside an increase in skin conductance, which indicates a subtle state of physical arousal. These changes lead to the results shown in this calmness bar chart. Participants in the ASMR group reported significantly higher levels of calmness and pleasant affect compared to the control group. Mukbangs use a different trigger, vicarious eating. Viewers watch a creator endure physical struggle, experiencing a proxy version of that intensity as a form of entertainment. In the Samyang 50x Noodle Challenge, viewers tune in specifically to witness flushed faces and gasping for air. The physical distress of the creator satisfies the viewer's own need for arousal or craving. These videos function as a biological remote control. They are effective because they directly dictate the viewer's emotional and physical state. Top-performing channels like Gibby ASMR have turned these triggers into a business. They use repeatable formats and cinematic production to build billion-view empires. Maintaining viewer trust requires sensory precision and structured pacing. A scene might shift every few minutes just to refresh the viewer's attention and extend the watch session. Samyang's marketing team capitalized on this behavior. By leaning into the viral reactions their noodles caused, they turned a spicy food item into a cultural phenomenon for Generation Alpha. They expanded this digital strategy into the physical world. When a product recall hit, they launched the Buldak Spicy Ferry in Copenhagen Harbor, turning a moment of brand crisis into an experiential event for fans. Sensory content has moved away from being a spontaneous art form. It is now a highly optimized product designed for predictable biological results. Much of this optimization is now handled by AI video tools. These systems restructure content to perfectly align with algorithmic feedback loops. The software scans raw footage for emotional high points, identifying specific facial expressions, tone shifts, and sound variances. AI trims the dead air and repositions the strongest sensory hooks within the first 5 seconds to stop viewers from scrolling. Predictive engagement modeling allows the AI to estimate where attention will drop. It proactively restructures those sections to keep the viewer engaged for longer periods. By tracking millions of skip rates and rewatch spikes, the system learns how to refine the sensory pacing of every new edit it produces. The software utilizes these biological signals to predict and maintain human attention patterns with mathematical precision. The complete loop is now a cycle. Stimuli are engineered, bodies react, AI measures that reaction, and the next video becomes more potent. Data on problematic mukbang watching links to disordered eating and internet addiction among emerging adults. Under the compensatory internet use model, optimized digital content often replaces real-world physical and emotional needs. Relying on vicarious eating for satisfaction can lead to a diminished pleasure in actual meals and a distorted relationship with food. When real-world experiences are replaced by these manufactured sensations, the result is a vicarious reality where digital stimuli dictate our physical state. Modern media functions by learning from our biology and timing every frame to capture human attention for as long as possible.